Thank you very much. So that was a piece entitled The Crusaders, and now we're going to play a holiday number for you entitled A Hanukkah Festival. I had all these things done on my notes, and of course I lost them. So I'm going to hope that I don't leave anybody out. First of all, it takes, what you are seeing right now took a lot of work. I mean, when we started out back in August, beginning part of September, most of these students right here had never even played an instrument. And it's just, it's real. I really enjoy working with this group because they put a lot of time and effort in on it, and they do a great job. And I'm just really impressed with what I'm hearing so far. So it just, and guys, it just keeps on getting better and better from here. So another round of applause for these guys. They work. Before we conclude with the beginning intermediate bands portion of the evening, I want to acknowledge a few people. First of all, I can't do any of this unless I have an administration that backs what we do around here. And it is not, just so you guys know this, it is not the same at all the different schools. And I am very fortunate here at Petaluma Junior High School that we have an administration that values the music program. And it starts with our principal, Renee Simic, and we've got a wonderful AP principal, Mr. Stephen Schaefer, right back there. There he is. Raise your hands, Mr. Schaefer. There. So, I just want to thank Mr. Schaefer and all the rest of the administration because I really appreciate everything that they do for us around here. So, The final number for this group is going to be "Join the Parade," and it's an old tune that's written by Fred Weber. I love the arrangement on that, and so we hope you enjoy "Join the Parade." Okay, so that was a piece entitled "The Legend of the Alhambra" by Mark Williams. Before we go on to our next holiday number, I do want to also point out again that I cannot do any of this. I mean, yeah, I direct the groups, but it's like there's so much other stuff that goes on behind the scenes that goes into this, and it starts with our boosters. It starts with our president, Mr. Jason Bowles. Where's Jason at? There he is, right back there, waving that hand. There he is, Jason. It's a great, I'm going to make a plug right now for the boosters because we won't be having our next meeting until sometime, I'm thinking January or so, but it is a great way for you to get involved in your students' musical education, whether it be vocal or instrumental. And it's, you know, junior high goes by pretty quick, a 2-year commitment, but it's a great group to be a part of. I also want to acknowledge, and let's see here, Robin Hetrick right there. Robin, would you please stand up, because Robin and her army of help, this is all the uniforming, all the stuff that you see tonight. That's Robin's handiwork, along with just a few volunteers, and a lot of work and effort went into this. Robin, again, thank you for all your energy for this. We're going to continue with a piece entitled Ding Dong Merrily on High. The arrangement is by Sandy Feldstein and John O'Reilly. Really fun group to work with. I pretty much limited it in the interest of time that each group gets, 3 tunes to perform. They probably could have done at least half a dozen or more. It's like everything that I throw at them, it's like, yeah, they just do it. Great group, and I really appreciate, guys, once again, these are, second, or not, I'm thinking like 3rd-year players for some of these guys, unless they've switched instruments. But, a lot of work went into this, and I really appreciate your dedication. And another round of applause for these guys. A lot of work here. So, we're going to We're going to conclude with a peace entitled crusade, and I wish I could tell you on this one, oh yeah, we worked on this one for months and months now. It's been just a few weeks off and on, and they just put stuff together like really quick. So this is the piece entitled Crusade by Vince Gossi, and that's going to conclude it for the 7th grade advanced. So we're going to begin with a piece entitled River Running By Douglas E. Wagner, and I'm going to mention this so that I do not forget. We are very fortunate, I am very fortunate this year to just have an incredible accompanist. I've always had to go on out and hire people to come on in and perform with the groups. This is a student here. This is Elias Leventhal right there. Elias, there he is. Just done a fantastic job with us, and you're going to hear him with the chorus as well as the jazz band a little bit later on. So here we go with River Running By.
Knowing where it's going, yeah.
Okay, these guys are a lot of fun because it's an instant concert with them. I mean, I love the instrument stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's like, there's something to be said for just getting everybody together and just singing some tunes. And I really enjoyed my time with these guys during the school year. We're going to perform a piece for you right now entitled A la Rue, A la May, also written by Douglas E. Wagner. So I had the opportunity in November to take this group out to Sonoma State to their choral festival out there and just had a great time. And so we got to perform this closing number out there at Sonoma State. They do a wonderful job on it. It's entitled All the Beautiful Colors, a partner song with De Colores. It's arranged by Mary Donnelly and George L.O. Stride. They do a great job on it. And after the chorus is done with their portion of the evening, we're going to have intermission. If you're in the jazz band, I need you up there. All right, jazz band? So you don't get to take a pause for the cause. I'm sorry, jazz band. You'll have to go up there to get ready for the second half of the show. But we're going to have the intermission right after this number here. Everyone's welcome to partake in the stuff back there. And all the proceeds go right back to the music department here at Petaluma Junior High School. So, yes. All right. So, we're going to conclude with the choral portion of the program with All the Beautiful Colors. Time to crank up the jazz band. So these individuals here, we've been at this since I think about the middle of October, maybe. And I put out the call for who was interested in going out and playing in the band. There is no audition necessary. If you want to learn about jazz and play jazz, you just simply show up. And this is pretty much what I've had from the first day. Really dedicated group. They're with us on, let's see, well, we rehearse on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays after school. So they get extra credit for it, but it's not a class. So a lot of dedication from these individuals. We're going to start the jazz portion of the program with one of my favorite jazz pieces. As a matter of fact, it's been a long time since I've had a band that's been able to play this one. This one's entitled Basic Basie by John Edmondson. And it's going to have for soloist Aiden Hicks on the trumpet and the entire Petaluma sax/flute section on Basic Basie. And an excellent piano solo by Elias Leventhal. I'm so sorry, Elias. Elias Leventhal on piano. Well, that was fun. All right, so we're going to continue with a piece entitled Traces, arrangement by Sammy Nestico. It's been around for a while. Really great arrangement that he did on this tune. As a matter of fact, and I've told the band this, that way back when I was in junior high, we got a chance to play this tune as well. So, yes, it's an old tune. But it's a great tune, and it features in it just a great tenor saxophone solo by Kikoa Lavilla, who's right over there. And we hope you enjoy Traces. jazz band is going to conclude their portion of the program with the last piece entitled Jump, Jive, and Wail, made famous by Louis Prima. And this is going to feature mezzo soloists on this. We've got Ava Musi on the trumpet. We've got Harder Markwood on the guitar. We've got Javier Gutierrez on the trombone. And anybody else on this? Oh, we've got Kiko Willavilla on the tenor saxophone. So here we go with Jump, Jive, and Wail. going to continue with a holiday number entitled Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You can't do a holiday concert without that one. Have to have it in there. Arrangement by Johnny Marks, or actually words and music by Johnny Marks, arrangement by Jack Bullock. We are going to conclude the 8th grade symphonics band portion of the program with a piece entitled Intensity by Sean O'Loughlin. And then give me just a couple of seconds to get the percussionists together for the little drummer boy, which would be a good thing because it does feature a lot of drums. Drummer boy, that'll work. So we'll end with Intensity, and then we'll have the grand finale. with, it's one of my favorite holiday pieces, and these guys do a great job on it. One other thing, though, about this piece of music, this is never rehearsed together as a group, ever. So what's going to happen is I've worked with the different groups during their band classes, and then we put it together, and the chorus is going to sing it, and we're going to do it for you right now. Okay, so as long as everybody watches me, it'll be okay. Trust me, band. Trust me, chorus. That's what he said last time. On behalf of the music department, I'd like to welcome or say to everybody a very happy holiday, happy New Year's to everybody out there, and thank you once again for supporting the music program here at Petaluma Junior High School. And yeah, everybody enjoy the next couple of weeks. We've got break coming up, guys. Yeah, okay. All right, so here we go with The Little Drummer Boy.